and poets hold court, where children are regaled, where people gravitate to be informed, to be entertained, even enlightened. The name embodies the vision of Crosswords as a place and a space for people who seek information, knowledge, or just the pleasure of reading. Crosswords stocks the widest range of books and non-books merchandise. And you know what? There is something which is very special about this book, which makes it even more unique. This book, Coffee Days and Champagne Nights, is published in Braille and in most libraries across India. That's really wonderful, Kainaz.
And
what made you think of that?
Well, it's been on my mind for a while. I feel very connected to the visually challenged. I do believe that I've been working with them for some time. I am not able to give as much time as I would like to, which is really sad. But still, I give as much as I can. And I do feel that there are lots of textbooks and manuals available for them. But there's nothing like, novels and books of fiction. And I don't know why they should depend on someone else to read to them. Why can't they read an enjoyable book on their own? And that's exactly why I thought of this idea. And I said, whenever I write a book, and all my future books, I'm going to be publishing it in Braille, as well as now, which I've learned, they have an e-format, which is much more easier to understand, so which I will convert this into an e-format, and of course, all my future books as well.
Oh, that's such a fantastic thing. That's another secret revealed for me of Kainaz.
You have a special guest here, right? You would like to talk about?
Yes, I have a very special guest here. Her name is, I don't know if she needs an introduction. She's a wonderful human being. She's also a friend of ours. We haven't met for a while, but she is an absolutely beautiful person, and you just have to meet her to know who she is. Her name is Tanya Balsara, and Tanya is going to say a bit about herself.
Thank you. So before Tanya speaks, just while, of course, she needs no introduction, a brief background that I'd like to read out. Tanya is a graduate from St. Xavier's College, Mumbai. She's no stranger to media. She's a recipient of several awards, and the latest one being Neelam Kanga Award from National Association for the Blind. Tanya, may I...
Kainaz, may I request you to honor her? Tanya, would you like to say something? Yeah? Please.
Okay, I'll sit. Okay. Hi everyone, good evening, and congratulations Kainaz on this wonderful book. Thank you so much for inviting me to launch your Braille edition. This is such an exciting moment for me because, like Kainaz said earlier, in today's age of information technology, there are so many visually impaired who don't have access to Braille books. I mean, there is text available, but they are not all of them in English. And secondly, they are written in times, it's something that we cannot relate to, So we are really looking forward to your book and know a little bit about you and your secrets. There are so many books available even in electronic format, audio and all of that, but Braille is something very close to my heart also, and I definitely look forward to reading your book and sharing it with all my students. Thank you so much. Have a great evening.
Yeah. I think it's time to unveil the book.
Yeah, thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Javed Saab again.
Javed Saab,
and can we have the copies of the book?
Yeah, they're right there.
Right here, okay.
So,
may I request Javed Saab and Tanya and Kainaz to unveil the books?
whoa, this is a big moment. Big moment. God bless.
Whoa, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Please, why don't you take your seats? Come, sit. Okay, now on a lighter note. Well, so if your kind permission. Yeah. Aparna, you wanted to share some secret, right? Right in the
Me?
beginning of the show, she promised me, right?
Me? Secrets? No,
Yes,
not
of
at all.
course.
Of course not, Sahil. I'm not going to share secrets, my secrets, when we have the queen of secrets sitting with us.
Kainaz Jussawalla, and of course Javed साहब. Javed साहब, आपके पास भी तो खजाना है. You've been in the industry for so long. आप किसी का नाम ना भी लें तो भी चलेगा. आप कुछ अपनी secret ज़रूर please share करें. Sir.
So, you know, they're very smart. They've kind of taken away the baggage from them. We should be asking them their secrets.
That we can tell later, but right now you
I
guys
know
are on the
most of
dice.
them. Sir, would you like to go first?
Yes, of course.
Well, this is my second meeting with Kainaz. When I met her for the first time, we shared a secret. Both of us are mortally scared of dogs. And since this is one thing that is common between us, except for writing, so writings and dogs, two things are common. We love writing, hate dogs. I must tell you a little story which I have never told anybody. As a matter of fact, I told my immediate staff who were the eyewitness of this incident that never to mention it because it's quite embarrassing. I have always been very scared of dogs. And one day I used to live at Bandstand that time, by the sea. So I thought that why I'm so scared of dogs? Because I never had a dog. If I'll have dogs and I'll be the master of those dogs, obviously I'll get over the fear. So thinking that, I bought two, a male and a female dog, Doberman, and I named them Bonnie and Clyde, and made a big kennel for them, and was a proud owner of these two dogs. Gradually, you know, dogs grow up. So these dogs started growing, and after a little while, I got scared of them. So when I would come to my own house, at the gate, I'll ask the Gorkha, chain kar do unko, kutto ko, bandh do. So when he would chain the dogs or put them in the kennel, only then I would enter. So gradually I lost all touch with those dogs. They were in that, we were living under the same roof, that's true, but had no relationship. My children who were growing up that time, they became very fond of those dogs, but I was scared. I used to drink that time. I left drinking at the 31st of July 1991. So this incident is before that. When I was 10 pegs down one night, suddenly
That's a secret, sir.
it dawned upon me that I am the owner. I'm the master of these dogs. Why am I scared of them? I asked my staff, I will take these dogs for a walk. It was 2:30 in the night. They said, sir, they only go in the morning or in the evening. This is not the right time. I said, I am the master of the dogs. I own the dogs. I can decide when I want to take them for a walk. Open the kennel. Give me the leash. I am taking them. So they, okay. They opened the kennel, put the leash, long leash, and gave it to me. And the dogs were very excited. They were not looking at me. They were looking towards that gate which was still not open. And then the Gorkha opened the gate. I'm sure that quite a few of you must have seen Ben-Hur.
Yeah.
Have you seen Ben-Hur?
Yeah.
You have seen Ben-Hur?
That's right.
So there was a scene where Masala, played by Stephen Boyd, is in the race and his chariot is broken, but he is still not letting go of the reins. And he's dragging, but he's with the dog, with the horses. In my case, these were dogs. The dogs, these two Doberman with such power went out. I felt, in any case, I was perhaps not very steady after 10 pegs. So, I was holding the rein, that leash in my case. And they were running at bandstand, and I was following them. My chest to the ground, and all my elbows, my knees, everything got totally bruised. Ultimately, the servants came, controlled the dogs, and saved me. And I told them, never mention this to anybody. that it has happened to me. So this is a secret which was so far between my staff, my dogs and me. Now you also know it.
Javed
So-
Saab, however,
That is-
you have given us a secret of overcoming fear, which is 10 pegs down.
That's very bad for the knees and elbows.
That was really sporting, sir, mentioning your secret. And now I would request Kainaz to share her secret.
I can't top that at all. And I can't tell my peg stories because there are lots of people who are my family out here. But definitely I have things after, not 10 pegs, but 5 pegs maybe, and that does it for me. So I'm not going to get into that. My secret actually is, I'm a secretive person myself, so obviously I will not reveal much, but I do know a lot of secrets of people out here. And so I would say that I'm not going to say much because if I tell everyone else the secrets out here, it's not going to be very, very great. So that's my secret. I know quite a lot of secrets out here. Thank you.
Okay, and so do we. All right, now the floor is open for question answers to Kainaz.
Anybody would like to ask a